question is not just about what has happened. The question also is of the response of the government. I played out what Mamata Banerjee said. Yes, she said all action was taken. Yes, she said that no political color will be seen. But she also said that this is a conspiracy. In the first 2 days, from local leaders, MLAs, MPs to Mamata Banerjee, you know, instead of expressing sympathy, empathy, shock over what has happened, the entire TMC machinery is more interested in making it sound like, you know, somebody else has done this, that this is some sort of a political conspiracy.
Shivani, we have been saying it again and again that the entire government is behind the victims. So why lies the question of not showing our sympathy, empathy, and support to the victims?
Can I
We
tell you
are with the
how?
victims.
1 second, I'll just come
I'll,
in between just for a brief second. I'll tell you why. Because one of your leaders said that TV se aag lag gayi thi.
Kal, iske bare mein, yesterday I was on a show on your channel. I explained it properly that the person you are referring to, he was saying maybe, could be, I have got the information, but he is not the police officer or he is not the government. He is a leader of that particular district. Of course, he should have said what he has said without verifying. But that doesn't mean that we are not with the victims. And the government has swung into action, Shivani, yesterday only. One of the senior ministers, Mr. Firyad Hakim, went to the victim. He assured the victims of justice. More than 22 people have been arrested by today. High Court, even the High Court is prima facie satisfied with what the government has done.
No. The High Court has not said that. Don't put words into the High Court's mouth. The High Court has not said that. The High Court has asked for the SIT report tomorrow. It will judge what the state has done tomorrow. It has only given adequate time for the state to respond.
Let me complete my point. The opposition and the petitioners were demanding severe inquiry by today itself. Did the High Court accede to their demand?
No, but the court has not verified your action. Please, don't take it to the next level.
The court will verify and the court will be satisfied by the argument and the action taken report.
That's your hope, fair enough.
Side.
And the state should be given the time to present its case. I am not arguing against it. No, 1 second. Let Priyanka Tibrewal come in between this.
No.
Priyanka, the court is now taking cognizance of this matter. The police has arrested several individuals and SIT has also visited today. What is the grounds that the BJP has?
See, I was present in the court as a petitioner in person, and whatever Mr. Mondal was saying is completely untrue. The court is not at all satisfied. That is the reason that they have said all CCTV will be installed by today in the presence of a district judge, because they all know that people of Bengal have no faith on the state police as well as the governments. That's the reason all cameras are being installed. CFSL has been asked to come and collect the samples from here. So it is not left to the state at all. And by tomorrow itself, they have been asked to report as to what have they done in 24 hours and along with the case diary, which has to be presented to the court. So if tomorrow the court feels that the investigation is not being conducted properly, the matter will be handed over to the CBI tomorrow itself. Now, as far as what we've heard them speaking, that, perpetrators should be brought to justice and condolence and remorse, I am not saying all that. The bigger question is that where a barbaric act like this is involved, where women and children are set ablaze, whether the state police authorities, can they impartially investigate in this case where the issue is related to, the mighty Bahubalis, the TMC leaders staying there?
No, that is the question that we are debating too. Let me just remind Manojit Mandal, the High Court's earlier observation when it came to post-poll violence in the state. And I remind our viewers that this is not in isolation or in vacuum that this is happening. The reason why this incident in West Bengal is of acute importance is because violence is not only in the political history, embedded in the political history of West Bengal itself as a state for several decades, but since the government came back to power, there's been a spate of violence. And Manojit, I just remind you what the court had said on the state's action at that time when it ordered a central investigation. It said there was post-poll violence, state was found on the wrong foot, state was in a denial mode. Let me also tell you, The incidents that have happened.
Can I respond?
One second. Let me also tell you the incidents that have happened. I'm not even going into the history of since May 2021. But I'm going to read out 4 instances in this year. This year, 3 months we're about to complete. A BJP worker, Shuvro Jyoti, found dead in Alipurdwar. BJP alleged TMC hand. Student activist Anish Khan killed. CPM blames TMC. 2 newly elected councillors were shot dead in this month. Now a TMC leader has been killed, and then in retaliation, allegedly 8 others have been charged to death. I mean, if this isn't lawlessness, then what is?
Can I respond? I mean,
Go ahead.
why do you need me if you want to just make statements?
No, I'm presenting facts so that you don't claim that I'm not talking with facts. These are all facts I've read out.
No. But in all these cases that you referred to, arrests have been made, the culprits have been nabbed. In case of the councillor's killing, the person was arrested, the shooter. In case of Anis Khan, the police officers were arrested. Many people were suspended. So, and in the other case also, the people were arrested. Similarly, in this particular case, yes, incidents are taking place in other places also. We have taken action. The government has swung into action in all the cases.
So why claim conspiracy? I'm not understanding that. What is the conspiracy
I'll come to this. If you allow me to, I can say this. Look at the statements from the BJP leaders, including the governor of West Bengal. They are looking for 355 and 356.
No, they are the opposition. They have a right to make their demands.
We will smell a conspiracy.
People of Bengal deserve to live.
No, but I'm not understanding. What is this idea? No, the BJP is the principal opposition in the state. Are you saying that even as something like this happens, the opposition should just keep quiet? Is that what you're saying?
We're saying the opposition should keep quiet. We're saying that doesn't mean that you look for 356 because you cannot digest the defeat that you had 1 year back.
No, that is their right. No, that is the opposition's right.
Power by using your constitutional machinery at your command.
No, they've made the demand. How is this a conspiracy? How is this killing a conspiracy?
Why are you howling at me without making me complete my point?
Because you're not answering my question, no?
I'm answering. Are you allowing me to answer your question? You've been doing it for the last 1 year, even before the election.
They are not concerned about the women who were set ablaze. They are not concerned about the children who were set ablaze. And when he has nothing to speak, he will yell.
Your friend has also come in to support you.
No, what about it?
Whatever you look.
Namrata, what about it?
Yeah, have you seen anything?
You are only highlighting West Bengal. Nobody is accepting this violence.
Highlighting? Oh my God, what kind of word is that?
Yeah.
Highlighting, what kind of word is that?
What happened in
I am so sorry, women and children being burned and set to fire, in all the women and children being set to fire here, in open daylight, broad daylight, people being killed.
No, one second, one by one. Priyanka, I'll give you time. Sandeep, I'm coming to you. Namrata, please don't go on without your turn. Otherwise, I'll have to mute you.
I don't understand.
No, 1 second, Priyanka, 1 second. Priyanka, hang on 1 second. Let me speak to Namrata. Namrata, you're saying I'm harassing the TMC here. So if I question the state government...
I'm not telling you are harassing it. But the thing is, this violence is not acceptable. And it is unfortunate that these things happened. But you see the government are taking steps for that.
No, so what is your problem if I'm talking to Manojit Mandal?
So, I don't have any problem, but I am highlighting the case of other states also.
No, we do. But why do I need to talk about Uttar Pradesh when I'm talking to Veer? No, why? No, 1 second. Why do I need to talk about Uttar Pradesh when I'm talking about West Bengal? When I talk about Uttar Pradesh, I talk about Uttar Pradesh.
One particular case.
No, of course we will. What do you mean you shouldn't highlight? Did you not highlight Hathras? Did the TMC not highlight Hathras?
That's why.
So what do you mean? No, what is this logic that you can't just talk about West Bengal? I will talk about West Bengal. If the government is in power, it will be questioned. You cannot sit on a pedestal and say, don't question us.
They are investigating.
So, I have the right to question the government. I have the right to bring forth the concerns of the victims here. Is that wrong?
State lawfully proceeding the thing, and definitely those.
Even everything. 1 second, Namrata, 1 second. If everything was so lawful, why do you think the court had to take suo motu cognizance? Answer me.
Yeah. Hello.
Namrata, if everything was so okay and so lawful, why did the court have to take so much cognizance?